have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Horned Frogs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Northwestern's offense will have the first possession of the game. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Got the first down and more. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Northwestern! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Horned Frogs offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today. And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football.
Going for a big play right off the bat. Pulls it in down the sideline. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Horned Frogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw again. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Throws to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They'll go to the air. Touchdown, Northwestern. Quick strike through the air for the score. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive foot.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. Yes. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off the play fake on first down. He put some heat on that one down the middle.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Avant. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to run it. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. The run from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. They're going to ride this running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Lost one deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going for 6. Touchdown, Wildcats! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
You know, this zone replay is over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Unloads to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Got his man. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They're working that left side. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards received.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. He'll be out of bounds. Good pickup on that play, and we're at the 2-minute timeout. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pick. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Tosses it incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Wants to throw on third down. Makes the grab on the left. Crossing the 30, he's got a lane. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always... Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful. If you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback, that's not a good sign for this offensive line.
This time he's got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. He's open on the right. Touchdown, Northwestern! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
And I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Punt is in the air. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll leave it with him. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. flush it, I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Wants to throw on first down. Fakes the grab. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. The Horned Frogs look to keep this drive humming. Give to the back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. He makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to return it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Off play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. On the move at the 30. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option. The give. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Immediately fires to the middle. Touchdown, TCU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Northwestern will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He takes it at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. The give on the counter. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Northwestern right back to the line.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Well, and at this point of the game, in the 2nd half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Northwestern. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
The play action fake. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. To the ground with the back. Past the first down marker and still running. Bringing it back. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the...
Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking...
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks. Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. It's complete to the right. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line, unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Northwestern 42, TCU 21.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. And his 5th interception of the game. A miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to pass on second down. Got his man quickly. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Timeout.
They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. You just saw one there on the crossing.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Quickly to the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. Runs through the tackle. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get...